The only hurdle left to clear now is how to convince Fargo. It's totally not my father. I didn't say that out loud. I'll leave that up to you, Irene's. We have to concentrate on setting up the gig. Hey, this is starting to sound interesting. It's almost like a test to see how far we can take our show. So you're with me on this, Mickey? As he looks at the backup dancers. Great, let's get ready for rehearsal, everyone. Thank you for your support, Sage. I trust you will put on a good gig. Please don't say gig. And then everybody leaves while we just kind of awkwardly stand here. Excuse me. We seem to have involved you in quite a task. If there is anything at all I can do, I will be happy to join you. Have her join your party, decline her offer. How formal. We will say that she can join. And Irene's has joined our party. Welcome aboard. As you might expect, Irene's is innate color blue, if memory serves me correctly, and it does. We'll go ahead and try to compare her to Starkey, since that's much fairer than Norris, wouldn't you say? But we finally have a good magic user. I can see that already. Let's take a closer look at Irene's here. Irene's does have some good strength overall, just plain better than Starkey if she's got a good weapon, of course. The strength is better, the accuracy is better, magic resistance is the same. Agility, lower than Starkey, but so much higher than damn near anybody else in the party. And resistance is also high. Let's take an even closer look to see that she does have a stamina recovery of 11. It looks like she's using a harp there. She's late Zelbess's sister. Apparently that's what we're going to know about her. She's only 16 years old. She seems quite mature for 16, I'll just put it that way. Oh, whoa. Game? You okay? Game? Game? Okay, Game seems to be recovered. She's from the ocean. She's 5'10", 115 pounds. Her build is mermaid, and she is right-handed. Let's take a look. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do at all. I always want to try to go left, and they don't let me do that. I have to go right. She uses a mithril pick. That's what she uses to play her harp. She comes with mithril mail as well. So there you go. With that, her attack is only 38, which does put it significantly lower than other people in the party. But that's kind of fine. Her main attack seems to be through magic. Not as high as Link's, but still pretty good. Speaking of which, let's take a look at what she comes with in terms of elements and her techs. She has Water Breath, exhale a powerful blast of salt water, level 3, plus or minus 0, as you might expect. Single foe, just a single hose of water. She's got Water Gun, essentially. And then we have Myrrh Melody, a single ally this time. Play a tune on your harp to heal a party member. Now that could be good. I would have much preferred that at level 3, and I would have preferred that earlier in the game. At this point, I have so many healing elements that it's not really that big of a deal for me. So for the fact that I can't move that, it's stuck on level 5. Not my favorite element. Not my favorite. But for the time being, we will just continue on. We have a couple other things that we can do. Let's head back. You know what? Let's go check Nikki's room again before we go. I don't think there's necessarily anything in here. It's just that, well, I didn't get a close enough look at it, I don't think. He's got amps, it looks like, but it looks like there's like a crank on him. Can you crank an amp? I bet they have a demi-human do it. Oh, you're just gonna sit down? Sorry, is walking upright too hard for you, mermaid? Here we can see all of his get-ups, I guess, and a mirror that works, and of course pictures of himself. He's got I only count 4 electric guitars, all different shapes. This is really the only one that looks kind of traditional, but to be honest, when you go electric guitar, it doesn't really matter what the shape is at that point. But there you go. There's his assortment of electric guitars. I just noticed when she moves, she like generates water around her. Interesting. And that's how she's able to go. She's constantly casting an element, I guess, when she walks around. We will be using her at some point. We do have now 2 characters that I would like to show off in battle. Let's see if we can't get a third. After all, there were other people around here that had pictures, so let's try to get them to join our party. That seems to be a good way to tell, I guess we could say. A good hint that they might be able to join. There were a couple other people, and I know where the first one is. Down here. And it's Sneff. What's going on? What's up with old man Sneff today? Ever since the captain lost, the Sneff's been on a winning streak. Jackpot galore, baby! This is why I can't stop gambling. Lady Luck is with me today, baby. Now I can pay off my debt to the dirty captain. Oh, it's you. Luck has finally come my way. I'm gonna pay off my debt and get the hell off of this ship. And Sneff seems to be doing well. He seems to be doing well altogether. I believe he goes right up here afterwards. No? How you doing, Fargo? Oh, so you folks found the sage, eh? Good for you. You got what you wanted. Now it's about time you left. You're not gonna come? I don't want to hear it, Irene's. Marble will fall into eternal rest, along with Zelbess's soul. Well, he said he didn't want to hear it, and then he didn't. So things worked out well for him. So he does not go there. We tried talking to Fargo. It doesn't seem like Fargo has much going for him. Doesn't look like he wants to join up with us, unfortunately. That is not where I wanted to go. I'm on the wrong floor, of course. Let's head back down, where we can see the magic show, and then we can head back here into the dressing room, which is where I wanted to go. Hey, Pops, I heard you paid off your debt to Fargo. You're not pulling my leg, are you? Why would I lie about something like that? There's no reason for me to stay here now. I'm getting off of here. This is kind of sad. It was 3 years ago when you shook us. This is Pepper. That's close to my Pepper voice anyway. You shook us in after you found us wandering around with amnesia. They had amnesia. Remember that the Salt and Pepper that we met are from another world. So even if we were to look like Surge, they wouldn't recognize us here. We are greatly grateful to you. We still have a ways to go with our stand-up comedy act, but one day we will really, truly make you laugh. It's not really stand-up comedy. It's more vaudeville. You know, you stand on stage and get slapped around. That's more of a vaudeville thing than a stand-up comedy. I'm getting too particular here. Lincoln Stout. Lincoln Stout is their names this time. If I run into any of your comrades, I'll be sure to tell them you're doing well. Good luck to you guys, too. And go on that diet already. Yeah, I know. You don't have to call me fat. Come on, guys. Enough moping around. This won't be the last time I see you. Take care, everyone. Nah, forget it. But why? You were always talking about getting out of here. Not until you're able to handle 4 swords. And not until someone laughs at Lincoln Stout's jokes. You could be here forever. I can't just leave my family behind. Pops! But I just want you to know, I may be traveling with these people whenever they call upon me. Whoa, I haven't said yes to this. Well then, who's up next? We are. Rightly right. And you two should be practicing instead of crying. Yes, sir. Feels good being yelled at by Pops again. Well, what are you going to do? Well, I don't like the fact that you just assumed we were going to let you join us. I'm not feeding you, man. Yeah, fine, you're in. And Sneff has joined our party. And that is not a flattering picture of him. Let's go ahead and let him in. We're going to get rid of Starkey, obviously, because we want to show off the new people. As you can see, innate color yellow. Let's take a closer look. Strength, quite good. That's pretty damn high strength. Resistance is not good, though. Accuracy is okay. Agility is on the better side. Magic and magic resistance are quite bad, though. Quite bad. Let's take a closer look. We can see he has a stamina recovery of 9, and he has cards. Cards for this. Wow, his HP is also kind of low, but at least he's got like a full element grid. That's something. He is an aged illusionist. He's 53. He looks kind of older than that, though. It's been a rough life. His origin is unknown. He's only 5'6". I assume that's before he starts hunching over. He weighs 139 pounds. His build is ordinary, and he is right-handed. Let's take a look at his equipment. He comes with a private deck. The function of these cards is a secret, and he has Mithril Mail on. With the private deck, though, you can see he's got a hell of an attack at 43, once again putting Lynx to shame at 42. Can you believe it? One short there. Let's take a look at what he can do with his techs. He has a big deal, single foe, swiftly and forcefully throw your pack of cards. It's like 52 pickup, but in your face, so it hurts. Then we have a level 5 HP shuffle, reorder the digits that make up your HP value. I'm not a big fan of this one, and I don't think I ever use it. Obviously, I'm going to have to so that I can show off what it does in a battle this time, but just know that Sneff's not my favorite character, even though he's got a pretty good attack right now. And I do say right now because as other people get better equipment, his cards will not be able to save him anymore. But that's Sneff. That is Sneff. And with that, that's actually all that we can do around here. Can we even go find the sage again? I feel like I should talk to the sage. Sage is not here. Maybe the sage left. I honestly don't know where the sage is. Never gone back and looked for him. Maybe he's out sweeping again or mopping with a broom, a push broom at that. Does not look like he is anywhere to be found right now. So, for the time being, we are done aboard the SS Zelbess. Can't find the sage, unfortunately. Fargo wouldn't join, but we did get Sneff. So that's something. I was kind of hoping for the other two. Sneff was kind of a distant third for me, but Sneff's the one that joined. So let's head back out. Back to our ship. We've got some work to do. We have a song to play. We have a crab to use, whatever that means. And we have, well, a sea to get into. But first, I do want to show off the new party members. We'll try to show them off in order. We're going to find some particularly weak enemies to kill, just in case they are indeed terrible. Like, you know, using a tech to reorder your HP. What the hell is that? But I will meet you in those battles.